Good day, super traders. Welcome to Trading the News. During this Trading the News session, we'll focus on the British Preliminary Gross Domestic Product, or GDP. In general, GDP is the monetary value of all the finished goods and services produced within a country during a given time period. The GDP used to be calculated on an annual basis, but more recently has been calculated quarterly as well. GDP is a gross measure of market activity because it indicates the pace at which a country's economy is growing or slowing. A high reading or better than expected number is seen as positive for the country's economy, while a low reading is considered negative. The significance of the preliminary GDP is that it is the first release, and this is why it tends to have more of an impact on the market. Before the print is released, we first need to review the current UK and European market situations. The UK has an overall bullish sentiment surrounding it. Major recent economic data has been mixed, with positive PMI and manufacturing PMI prints coming in better than expected. Sales has been better than expected, but employment data has been underperforming. And Bank of England Governor Mark Carney recently stated that inflation is advancing slower than expected, but he still has confidence in the growth of his economy. On the other hand, the euro has an overall neutral sentiment and has recently been weighed down by the Greek debt situation. Although Greece was recently able to make an IMF payment, it is expected to default on its upcoming debt payment in June. As of now, the only way it can receive monetary help from the EU is by accepting austerity measures, which is a measure Greece says they will not accept. Now, in terms of this currency pair, we will look to trade in favor of the pound if the GDP reading is better than economists' expectations of 0.4%, against the pound if the print is lower than 0.4%, and our sentiment will be neutral if the print is exactly 0.4%.